I've been called every name in the book my whole life, right? And the one, Tim Montgomery, who is still my mentor today, he was one of the owners in ULG. This is something he used to tell me. He told me a lot of things. No crying in baseball, right? But
right.
he told me, there's being emotional. Like he says, even today, at 40, almost 46 years old, and he's, I won't say how old Tim is, but he's lived a good life as a leader. And he says, you're just an emotional leader. That's just who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, I would have taken offense to that. Because you're calling me emotional because what? I'm a woman, or like, you go down that whole road, but I'm okay with being an emotional leader because I'm going to tell you why. I am no different outside of work than I am inside of work. That whole, like, I'm a totally different person outside of work.
No, you're just a genuine human being. What you get is what you get.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's where it's kind of like, I kind of need you to be the same. I need the same passion outside that I do inside. But being an emotional leader, for me, I got to be really honest with you. Everything I do is with emotion and passion. Everything. From waking up in the morning and making breakfast and making lunch and redoing my office or going out and playing with my dog. Like, I'm driven with passion and emotion. And if I don't have any emotion, then I'm out. There's my passions are pushed by emotion. And the reason why I do the things that I'm good at what I do is because I have passion for them. You got to be really worried if I have no passion or emotion.
Sure.
And I don't apologize for that. Now, there's a difference in a leader, and that's what I try to teach. There's a difference in emotional immaturity and emotional maturity in business. That is very different. Now, if Tim Montgomery wants to say I am very emotional with immaturity, then okay, Tim, but that's not the case. I'm loud, I'm bold, I know what I'm talking about, right? I'm confident, and I don't back down from a fight. But it's at the end of the day, I still don't put up with nonsense. I'm still the person that'll get on the call and say, whoa, okay, stop. Let's talk about this, because this doesn't make sense, this doesn't make sense, and that doesn't make sense. Now, if I'm not confident or emotional about it, I'm just going to stay quiet and let it fall apart.
Yeah.
But because I have passion, people sometimes get like, okay, there goes Kimmie again. She's going to get upset. It's not that I'm upset. It's that I speak with authority. And because I speak with confidence and authority, people don't necessarily always like that. But nobody ever questions my loyalty or my performance of work. I'll tell you that much. And if they do, then I'm concerned about the level of work that I'm putting out.
Yeah. I also, think that like people take it personal when you're, when you have that type of assertiveness, when it's just like, this has nothing to do with you. This is the business and trying to make it better. But I think a lot of people really get tripped up by, oh my God, Kimmie's on a tear, Brandy's on a tear. And it's like, this has nothing to do with you. Like, I'm fueled.
Immaturity.
Right. Like
emotional immaturity.
Right. Absolutely. Right. And they lack that emotional intelligence to know the difference of, this has nothing to do with me. This is about someone else having this passionate and spirited conversation because they don't believe in the tactics or the strategy that's being, discussed here. So, but yeah, I think that that's important. And not only that, like, I love the fact that you're finally with someone who understands your type of language, whether it's verbal, nonverbal, like really understands and knows that your actual intention is just to make the business better, make the people. To your credit, like, yeah, I'm tough, but I'm okay with being tough. You know what I mean? Like, if it changes people, I have loyal people, like, so I'm clearly doing it right. Like the fact that you are a human being who had zero, post high school education, right? Had a baby when you were younger. And now you're sitting as a
19.
VP.
19.
Yeah. I mean, that's impressive. Put myself through the trenches. I sat with everybody who would listen to me and answer my questions, right? I wanted to know why things were broken. Why are we doing it this way when it's so much easier to do it this way? Lean Six Sigma, right? And so I think, and I love the idea that you're like, I'm not interested in what your credentials are. I'm interested in your merit, right? Like, show me the meritocracy in how you've gotten to where you are. And I will show you an offer, right? Versus like, and I'm with you. Like, if I don't care if there's 4 people who have a higher education, but they have 0 experience behind them, and you have someone over here who has 10 years that can walk you through and show you, I'm going with this person 10 times out of 10. Every time.
Yeah, you don't want to start like when you get to this level, you don't want to start over and teach like you do. My offer's always been, let me start you at this role and teach you to get here.
Right.
But they don't want that, right?
Yeah, no, they want the right.
No, I want your job. Well, let me teach you how to take my job. Let me teach you.
Right.
And I've never had fear. I always laugh when people they it's people's ambitions can be very uncomfortable and dangerous, right? It's okay to have ambition. But ambition with no boundaries can be very, very dangerous, right?
I agree.
And I tell people all the time, I'm like, don't feel threatened. And if you want my job, you don't have to scheme to get it. I'll show you how to do it.